and somebody come on, could you put on a hip-hop record? I said, fool, get away from me. I'm playing great beats and stuff, and this is hip-hop. When I'm playing rap records, this is hip-hop. If I play Prodigies and they have the beats on it, that is hip-hop. You know, we got to recognize and know what is hip-hop and what is the culture. Hip-hop, 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 stay real, stay real.
កិច្ចចាប់ផ្ដើមខ្ញុំបានសូមអនុញ្ញាតនៅការចាប់ផ្ដើមសម្ដែងកម្មវិធីបើក៏ដូចជានឹងការអបអរសាទរទៅដល់កម្មវិធីបញ្ចប់ការសិក្សាថ្នាក់ឆ្នាំ2026នេះนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะสะเกกัมเมจรูปเปกิริสกรตะเดจันทะละเควิมีเนติเปรเทจเกียมเมตรุมนะกะหะเนเกหะทุมเหเกเตภูมิจะย้อนตุเตวีจะละทละวิสเมยะกันทปนีเกียตทอนตาสันติกยังมณีวิระวจนังสาธุโวเมสนันตุธรรมแมสวรรณกาลายำปิตอนตาธรรมแมสวรรณกาลายำปิตอนตาธรรมแมสวรรณกาลายำปิตอนตาថ្ងៃនេះគឺជាថ្ងៃដ៏វិសេសវិសាលហើយក៏ជាថ្ងៃដ៏មានមហិទ្ធិឫទ្ធិសូមអស់ទេវតាដែលស្ថិតស្ថេររក្សានៅទីស្ថាននេះសូមប្រសិទ្ធពរជ័យដល់ការសម្ដែងក៏ដូចជានិស្សិតទាំងប្រុសស្រីសូមឲ្យទទួលបាននៅពុទ្ធពរទាំង4ប្រការព្រមទាំងជោគជ័យតតាំងពីថ្ងៃនេះរហូតដល់អនាគតជានិច្ចកាលតរៀងទៅអើយសូមភ្លេងបទសាធុការ
Please stand as we welcome the class of 2026. class of 2026, welcome to your graduation. Everybody, please be seated.
suôn nuôn long ơi nọm phi liêng ơi cung khiêng tót suôn chia com xaพี่เลี้ยงบังพางว่าอยาว่ามันก็มาสานหางระเตขนมส่วนชบาบกมาประเจียดนะเคลียดนะทะเลงสู้วิเมียนจันดาสมานเมตรัยตายก็ได้สมังรอดในรีงเมียนชามวิไลเล่เตียนเตียงจัดปรองจวงจบ
បែបនេះមុខឃើញស្កុតខ្មៅពីរ
Thank you to the Pachet Pachang dance troupe for this opening of this special occasion with such a wonderful performance. Before we begin, I ask that everybody make sure that your mobile phones are turned off or on silent, and please refrain from using flash photography throughout the ceremony. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, excellencies, the graduating class of 2026, board members, parents, families, teachers, guests, and loved ones watching from the live stream. My name's Katie Ham. I'm the secondary principal here at ISPP, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here this afternoon. I'll be your host for the ceremony, a major capstone event for the lives of these 62 students who are graduating today. It's my pleasure to invite our school director, Miss Eileen Niederman, to the stage to officially welcome you all here this afternoon.
Jamir Sir, Som Korop Ayudom Lok Chum Tiu, Niek Oknia, Lok Oknia, Prampak Sapik Bal, Lok Sarai, Dia Chia Mietya Beata, Anapcha Bai, Chiati Korop. Sir Sadai, Paon, Suksagnuk Se, Dang O, Chiati Shalang. Distinguished guests, excellencies, parents, graduates, teachers, friends, and family. I would like to welcome each of you to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2026. To the parents of our graduates, I know you are proud and a little fearful of this moment. Your love, support, and care has made this journey possible for the young people in front of you. To the teachers, thank you for your dedication, patience, pushing, and caring. The investment you have placed in these graduates from the early years through to the final IBDP paper has made all the difference. Today is a moment of celebrating success. We often see success defined by outward aspects of power and control, or financial success related to wealth, access, security, and comfort. Sometimes success is defined in terms of prestige, status, and respect. In other contexts, it may be defined in terms of intellect, by appearing smart, competent, authoritative. I would like to propose a different approach to thinking about success today. I believe success is found in a deep sense of autonomy and engagement with the world. It is a quiet conviction that what you do matters and makes a difference. It is a sense of responsibility coupled with the actual ability and willpower to enact that responsibility. In order for you to take these actions to a better future, you must have the freedom to express your ideas and grow your intellect. For your teachers and all of us at ISPP, each of you have already achieved a great deal of this type of success. Certainly, that success comes with an outward aspect and formal certification. The formal qualifications that you're being awarded today are important and necessary for your next steps. They can be the key that opens doors and provides you the recognition that enables you to find that place that you are going to next. However, we know that in addition to achieving the IB diploma score, a high school transcript, and a graduation diploma, you have achieved so much more. You have a set of skills for learning that will be extremely useful in both formal learning context, such as university, and in the learning that you will need to do just to get through your life. In schools, we talk about creating lifelong learners. I know it's a trite phrase, but my hope for you is that you have developed a sense of joy in learning and the empowerment that comes with being able to learn new and important things. I know that you have the curiosity to keep learning. A main feature of being a graduate of the IBD programs is the critical thinking and problem-solving ability you have gained. The world is full of enticing, easy to accept and adopt, but completely wrong ideas. They are delivered to you by algorithms, by your online activity, and generally against your will. Your ability to be skeptical, check your sources, consider other points of view, and empathize are foundational in being in being able to take in and process information so that you're able to use that information appropriately. I know that you have the courage to stand up to misinformation and to think deeply. For many years, the world has been shrinking. We talk about global citizenship because we understand that meaningful contribution in the world today requires perspectives of international mindedness, open-mindedness, empathy, and a broad awareness of the concept of community. More recently, we can see world leaders and communities shrinking back into themselves, creating barriers for those who are outsiders, narrowing political and religious views, and turning inward. Of course, this is also fueled by media algorithms and divisive agendas. Your time at ISPP has taught you to understand and appreciate universal human values while celebrating how diverse we all are. You have deep communication skills. You are multilingual. You have close relationships with people who are very different from your own history and background. I know that you are caring and will take principled action for yourself and others. As you transition to more independence at university, during a gap year, in the military, wherever your path takes you, know that your next stage is so much more than a certificate or a qualification. It's about building your identity, expressing your independence, expanding your interests, and finding new communities. Our fourth C is community. You are all part of various communities, small ones like your family, and big ones like your nationality. What I want you to remember is that you will always be part of the ISPP community. The you that has been built here and the you that you will become are part of a web of caring, committed, and connected people. Please let us know where your adventures take us and come back for a visit. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you. We are honored this afternoon to have our distinguished guest, His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister, the Minister of Education, Youth and Sport, Dr. Hung Chan Naron. I now invite His Excellency Dr. Hung to the stage to address our class of 2026.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear board member, director, management team, teachers, parents, and students, especially congratulations to class 2026. I'm very happy for all of you for this moment of graduation, but it's also a start of a new study life. Today, I'm absolutely delighted and honored to join all of you on this momentous occasion of the graduation ceremony of class 2026. First of all, on behalf of the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the 62 graduates who have successfully completed secondary education from ISPP. I truly acknowledge the hard work, dedication, commitment, and perseverance that each and every one of you has put into reaching these significant milestones in your academic journey. I have no doubt that you are continuing to develop your talents and become the pillars of our world and to become the global citizen. Graduating from ISPP is a remarkable achievement that deserves to be proud and celebrated. You are not only brought honor, pride, and joys to your families and teachers, but you have also demonstrated the talent, knowledge, and unwavering perseverance required to overcome every obstacle along your academic journey. Time flies, and the 12 years at ISPP has passed by so quickly. In the near future, you are stepping into full adulthood, a milestone that brings both exciting independence and meaningful responsibility. I'm confident that all the graduates will pursue the higher education and continue to reach higher heights. I encourage you to ask yourself who you want to be in the future and to use the power of knowledge and education as the ultimate vehicle to turn your dreams into reality. Whether you choose to pursue your studies here in Cambodia or have opportunity to study abroad, you are simply beginning a new chapter in a lifelong journey of learning. No matter where life takes you, I encourage you to remain model students, loyal friends, dutiful children, and good citizens. Carry yourselves in a way that upholds the dignity and honor of a society deeply rooted in rich culture and high moral value. Recently, I was in Cambridge University, and they think about coming to ISPP to explore the possibility to recruit some of you to study at Cambridge, a 13th century university. But it is very competitive. 40,000 students apply for 800 places because this is a medieval town that cannot be expanded. So they are looking for you, and it's also a recognition that ISPP offer a world quality education. With this great academic success, the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport commits to supporting and enhancing educational opportunity for all students. The Ministry recognizes the importance of ISPP in providing world-class education that prepares students to become quality human resources and global citizens. The contribution of ISPP to the educational landscape in Cambodia are invaluable, and the Ministry looks forward to continuing the support in nurturing the leaders of tomorrow like all of you. Today's success is evident to that mission. Taking this opportunity, I would like to express my sincere thanks to ISPP for launching its long-term scholarship program for children from underprivileged families. Over the past 7 years, ISPP has enrolled 31 scholars, 6 of whom have already graduated. This program stands as a model of generosity and a vital contribution to inclusive education. It allows students from low-income backgrounds to experience world-class educational standards, opening doors to brighter futures and life-changing opportunity. Last but not least, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to parents, guardians, and families of our graduates for your tireless dedication, energy, and resources in supporting the children's educational journey, molding them into valuable assets for the society and for the world. Today, they are students. Tomorrow, they become the leaders of new generation. I would like to encourage our graduates to seize every moment of opportunity to gain more knowledge and skill while living in their discipline, morality, integrity required of true leader. I'm confident that ISPP students have the potential to make positive impact on society and also on the world at large. Once again, Congratulations, class 2026. May your future be bright and filled with success, happiness, responsibility, and fulfillment. I wish everyone all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for those sage words. The commencement address is an integral part of the graduation ceremony, serving to inspire and motivate our graduates as they move into the individual pathways of life beyond our school. In our class of 2026, we see kindness and empathy, leadership and innovation. We have hope for what comes next, both for our graduates and the positive contributions that they will make to this world. It is in this spirit and the honour of the journeys each of you carries forward that we now turn to the wisdom of our commencement speaker. There is a Khmer saying that the fragrance of a flower does not stay only in the garden. It travels, carried by the wind, to places the flower itself has never seen. This afternoon, we have the privilege of welcoming someone who has spent her life embodying that truth. Rotanak Ross, known to the world as Chef Nak, did not simply learn to cook. She learned to listen to the rhythms of Cambodia's bustling markets, to the stories encoded in spices and techniques passed down through generations, to the quiet wisdom of a culinary tradition that survived, persisted, and endured. And then she made a choice that every one of you sitting here today understands in your own way. The choice to take what is deeply personal and offer it to the world. That is no small act of courage. Recognized internationally and celebrated amongst Southeast Asia's most influential chefs, Chef Nak has built something that resists easy definition. It is part kitchen, part cultural archive, part act of love. Her mission to preserve Cambodia's rich culinary heritage while opening it to conversation with the wider world, reminds us that honouring who we are and where we come from, imagining where we might go, are all not opposing forces. They are, in fact, the same movement. She herself has said it. I dream of a future where Cambodian food is celebrated globally, not only as a tribute to our nation's legacy, but as a source of inspiration for culinary innovation and creativity everywhere. A tribute and an inspiration, simultaneously rooted and reaching. Class of 2026, as you prepare to step across this threshold, there is no finer guide at this moment than someone who has navigated exactly that tension between tradition and innovation, between the local and the global, between the story you inherit and the story that you choose to tell. Please join me in welcoming Chef Nak.
What he just brought shows that size doesn't matter. Good afternoon, His Excellency Dr. Hongchun Narong, Deputy Prime Ministers, Minister of Education, Youth and Sport, parents, and especially the graduate class of 2026. Thank you, ISPP, for inviting me to be here. It is truly an honor to be here on such a meaningful day. Graduates, congratulations. And I'm saying this not only to you, but my oldest son, who is also graduating this year and counting his days every single day for his new exciting life. And I hope that you are too. while I'm saying congratulations, I also would like to remind you that today, it's not the end. It's actually just the beginning. Beginning of a new, exciting, and sometimes even a confusing journey. I stand here not only as Chef Nak, but also a mother of 2 boys. My older son, Apirim Thachun, who is graduating this year, Apilet Thachun, who will be graduating next year. And some of you may even know them through your MUN. As a mother, I am sure you have heard these questions again and again. What do you want to study? Where do you want to go? And what do you want to become? Maybe you are so excited to hear these questions. Maybe you are very tired of being asked. Or maybe you still don't know. But you know what? It's okay. Today, I would like to invite you to think about different questions. The questions that start with, what kind of life do you want to build? And will it mean something to you? These questions took me many years to understand, and it changed me from thinking I am just a girl from a poor family in a post-war country to believing, yes, I am a quiet woman, and I do have a role to contribute to this country. I grew up in Phnom Penh in the 80s, and from a very young age, I became family cook, housekeepers, and nannies. At that time, I was not thinking about passion or purpose. I was simply doing what needed to be done. But looking back now, those moments shaped me. They taught me a responsibility, patience, love, and the most importantly, the identity, my identity as a Khmer child. Graduates, many of you will leave Cambodia. You may study abroad, meet people from different cultures, experience life in ways you cannot yet imagine. I would say, go. Explore the world. Learn from others. Respect their culture. And most importantly, see their strength. But wherever you go, carry this with you. Know who you are and where you come from. Your roots are something that hold you back. Your roots are what keep you strong. Today, I want to share 3 life principles that shape my life. Number 1, do what you are passionate about, but don't panic if you don't know it yet. The thing is, passion is not always clear at the beginning. For me, it took 33 years. to fully accept that cooking was truly my passion. Before that, I lived through denial, confusion, and avoidance. I never thought cooking would lead me anywhere. But I needed to earn money for my colleagues, to help my younger siblings, and to build my own family. So, I need to work. I worked my way up from ground staff to country manager in a company. And that journey taught me discipline, leadership, communication, responsibility, and especially the accountability. Those experiences were not directly connected to cooking, but they shaped me because I believe in one thing. Whatever I do, I must do it at my best. For 17 years, through 4 different jobs, they formed me a comfortable life. But deep inside, I did not feel fulfilled. Then I began to ask myself, what gives me joy every time I do it? What would I run toward even when life is difficult? What do I still do at my best when no one watching? That was when I began to understand my passion. So do not underestimate small beginnings. Something that feels small to you today might become your greatest strength tomorrow. Secondly, be a positive inspiration. Whatever path you choose, learn how to create value. Learn how to sustain yourself. Learn how to stand on your own feet. Learn how to build something meaningful from your skill. Entrepreneurship does not always mean building a shoe company. Sometimes it simply means having the courage to create your own path, make your own work, and make it useful for others. For me, food became more than a passion. It became a way to create opportunity for others, support the community, preserve my culture, and contribute to Cambodia's economy. Through food, I wanted people to see Cambodian cuisine differently, not as something small or hidden, but as something intelligent, beautiful, refined, and full of potential. Whatever field you enter, bring a new perspective to it. Make it stronger. It's your job. Make it respected, and most importantly, make it sustainable. Third, and the most important thing for me, give back to where you come from. No matter how far you go, never forget your roots, your family, your language, your culture, and your own value. These are things that give you life depth. For me, returning to Cambodian cuisine was not just a career choice. It was a way to honor where I came from, to help the world to see the beauty and the potential of Cambodia. because each of us has a role to play. Whatever you become, ask yourself, how can my work serve something bigger than ourselves? Because success is important, but success alone does not always bring meaning. Meaning comes when your work helps others, when your life carries value, and when what you build can serve beyond yourself. Graduates, your journey will not be always clear. There will be uncertainty, challenges, and even numbers of failures. But you know what? It's part of life. But also, trust that every experience is now shaping you. To teachers and families, congratulations. Your love, guidance, sacrifice have brought these young, beautiful people to this meaningful moment. And to the class of 2026, dream big, explore the world, work hard, work smart, be kind, and may your roots give you strength, may your passion give you direction, may your work create values, and may your life become meaningful for yourself, for your family, and for your country. Congratulations again, and thank you.
Thank you, Chef Nak, for those wonderful and wise words. At this point in the proceedings, we shift to the awards for our class of 2026. While the subject awards were conferred at the final assembly on April the 10th, and the certificates are in your portfolios, graduates, this afternoon we honour students in the area of community and leadership. The first of these, the Community Award, will be presented by Ms. Adriana Vargas, our Creativity, Activity and Service, or CAS Coordinator. I invite Ms. Vargas to the podium.
Good afternoon, buenas tardes, Chomripsur. Today, we celebrate two exceptional individuals who truly embody the spirit of creativity, activity, and service. It is with great pride and admiration that I introduce this year's recipients of the Community Award. These students have not only demonstrated months of continuous engagement, but have lived out the IB mission to become active, compassionate, and lifelong learners. Our first recipient epitomizes the principle and caring nature of the IB mission. Through her dedicated service teaching at Smiley Gecko and CCF, she demonstrated a consistent can-do attitude and strong commitment. She successfully balanced these efforts with activity in Marisa sports and creativity as a 2-year MUN delegate, where she tackled issues of global significance and the ethics of her actions. Quietly but effectively, she has turned every experience into an opportunity for collaboration with communities around her. Our second recipient is a model of balance and reflection, serving as a tireless lead for Athletics Council while representing Team Cambodia at Asian Games. Her diving experience shows her commitment to using sports as a tool for positive impact of collaboration and community building. Whether acting as a stellar admin for MUN or building school spirit within the Students' Union, her work has been authentic and transformative. Her leadership proves that service is most powerful when it is highly collaborative. Their dedication to the CAS program and their willingness to undertake new challenges remind us all that creativity, activity, and service can turn on the spark to do our best for others to follow. Please join me in congratulating our standing award recipients, Bopa and Erica, who truly embody the essence of the Community Award.
Bopa and Erica, congratulations. I now welcome the Secondary Assistant Principal, Mr. Matthew Clouter, to the stage to present the Leadership Award.
Good afternoon. The Leadership Award is presented to a student in recognition that they have been a role model for others as leaders within the school. Leadership at its truest is not a title, it is a pattern of showing up again and again in the places where your contribution makes something better than what it was before. The recipient of this award embodies that pattern. Over the past 2 years, she gave generously of her time and her talents across some of the most visible and most meaningful spaces in our school community. She took on the considerable creative undertaking of designing the stage and set for the student-led production, a role that demanded not only artistic vision, but patience, problem-solving, and the quiet persistence that real leadership requires. She was a contributing leadership member of the Grapevine magazine, helping to shape a publication that gives voice to our community's story. She contributed to the retake committee, engaging directly in the kind of decision-making that shapes how we learn and how we grow together. And in grade 11, she took the initiative to design the T-shirt and the water bottle prizes for the collaborative science project, a detail-oriented act of care that made an experience more meaningful for everyone involved. What connects all these contributions is not their scale, but their intention. This recipient did not lead to be seen leading. Instead, she led because she saw what was needed, and she stepped forward. So, in recognition of a young person who understands the most lasting kind of leadership, leaves something behind for others to build on, it is with great pride that I present Sienna Austin with the Class of 2026 Leadership Award.
Congratulations, Sienna. This year, we have 25 students graduating from ISPP as legends. I now invite Mr. Jonathan Smead to the stage to honour our legends.
Thank you, Katie. Good afternoon. It is my honour to present the Legends of ISPP recognition certificates. These certificates are presented to students who have been at ISPP for 10 years or more, some of whom we acknowledge tonight have spent their entirety of their elementary and secondary schooling at ISPP. It is students such as these who have helped to shape our school's direction and culture. The success of ISPP belongs to them as much as anyone. I ask that our ISPP Legend recipients please stand as they are confirmed. The certificates are included in your graduates folders. Please hold your applause until the end, or try to. In order of the number of years they have spent at ISPP, our class of 2026 legends are Ayu Vatanak Hun, Moni Katya Soma Kut, Lucas McCullum, Nyi Meng Tang, Suraj Thai, Sok Sunavan Sang, Jasmine So, Gaga Chen, Alexander Hodgson, Chan Panyanit Hav, Lily Clouter, Jennifer Heng, Lihana Sunli, Alexander Chesda Jung, Erica Asobi, Virya Sausanet, Kosama Sokna, Sunita Sokna, Stephen Kong, Vongraj Nicole Chan, Rot Volyak Heng, Sombat Melissa Shreng, Molly Moon Tang, Ket Yarit Keo, and last, Kaldanit Kunkim. Members of the audience, I present your class of 2026 ISPP legends. Now you can clap.
Now I ask our director, Eileen, to return to the stage to present the Directors Award, so named in honour of all directors, past and present at ISPP. Eileen, to you the pleasure of conferring this award.
I now have the pleasure of presenting the Directors List Award recipients. To make the Directors List, a graduate must receive at least 36 of a possible 42 points with no grade less than a 4. This year, I would like to dedicate the effort and achievement that has gone into earning this award and the achievement of this success in the memory of ISPP's former director, Gareth Jones. I ask that our director's list recipients please stand as they are confirmed and that we hold our applause until the end. Their certificates are included in the graduates' folders. Sienna Mai Austin. Chan Panathat Hav. Voliak Heng. Ritvirya Heng. Ayuvatanak Han. John Hee Kim. Moni Katia Soma Kut. Stephen Kong. Mika Arish Arif. Hannah Pitkin Basar. Virya Sausanet. Hee Su Sung. Songbat Melissa Shreng. Ni Meng Teng. Fatima Umar. Jiyu Zhang. Please join me in congratulating all the recipients of the Director's List Award of the class of 2026.
There are some things that cannot be said, but only felt. And so before we go any further, we make space for music. What you're about to hear is not a performance in a conventional sense, but instead it's something more personal than that. Because music, at its best, is a form of courage, the willingness to stand in front of people who know you best and offer them something true. Our first performance, City of Stars, is from the movie La La Land, and it comes from a member of the class of 2026, Fidela Selmi, accompanied on the piano by grade 11 student Damon De Silva. Two musicians, two distinct places on their journey, and yet, in the way that the best collaborations remind us, meeting exactly where they need to, together. Please welcome Fidela and Damon to the stage.
things I'll share with you.
That now our dreams will finally come true. City of stars, there's one thing everybody wants. There in the bar and through the smokescreen of a crowded restaurant. It's love. Yes, all we're looking for is love in someone else.
A rush,
A glance,
a touch.
a dance, look in somebody's eyes.
The top. City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars. Can we just get the... City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, there's so much I can't see. Who knows? I felt it from the first embrace to share you.
And now our dreams will finally come true. City of stars, there's one thing everybody wants. There in the bar and through the smokescreen of a crowded restaurant. It's love. Yes, all we're looking for is love in someone else.
A rush,
A glance,
a touch,
a dance, look in somebody's eyes to light up the skies, to open the world and send a reel in a voice that says I'll be here and you'll be alright. I don't care where I'll go, just where I will go, 'cause all that I need is this crazy feeling, a rat-tat-tat on my heart. Think I wanted to stay.
city of stars, are you shining just for me?
City of stars never shine so brightly.
There are people who shape a season of your life so quietly, so consistently, that you only fully understand their impact when you pause to look back. For our graduating class, Miss Lucy Lecoq-Oxing is one of those people. As our IB Diploma Coordinator, she has walked alongside each of you through arguably one of the most demanding and most formative chapters of your lives. But what makes Miss Lucy remarkable is not simply the role that she holds, it's the way that she inhabits it, with steadiness and genuine care, with high expectations held alongside deep belief in each of you as individuals, with the rare ability to be both the person who challenges you and the person that you trust completely. She is also someone who quietly practices what she asks of others. Her willingness to share her own journey of learning the piano, to be visibly and unapologetically a learner herself, tells you everything about who she is. She does not ask you to take risks that she is unwilling to take. She does not point you towards growth from a comfortable distance. She walks there herself and she invites you to join her. And this is not a small thing. That is, in fact, the whole thing. To have been seen by her, supported by her, and to be held to a standard shaped by genuine care for who you are is a gift that will continue to unfold in the days that come, the months.
Thank you, Katie, for your kind words and for your leadership. This class could not have made it without you either. How are we? We okay? Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Class of 2026, you made it. You conquered the assignments, the three-way conference, the IAs, IOs, TOKs, CAS. You've sat through feedback, you've used it, and you've passed high school. And you took so many exams, and you're here looking fabulous. Congratulations. Meanwhile, you were doing the harder work, growing up, figuring out who you were, who you needed to be, who you wanted to be. And you've done that through success, failure, really difficult times, and maybe for some great times. In this group, we have thinkers, singers, scientists, artists, mathematicians, athletes, retake experts, community advocates, water fight masters, and more. Your family and us, the faculty, we've seen you grow. We know how much it took for you to look this fabulous and confident today. Now, as a final address to you, it's difficult. I have not researched or published any work on how to move on past high school and do amazingly. I only have my empirical knowledge. So I invite you to take a look at the screen. Why not? You're looking at my 18-year-old self, evidently in a very committed goth era, the 2000s. Instead of telling you about a future I can't imagine or share things I wish I don't know about, I would share with you the things that I wish I knew back then, at that age, on my way past high school. And I'll start retrospectively. As a daughter and now a mum, my heart goes to all your personal cheerleaders in the audience and watching this event. I feel deep empathy for you. Your heart must be bursting with pride. These are the most important people in your world. Congratulations to you, because it takes a village, and you are the village. Seniors, in the coming years, regardless of how busy life gets, it will get busy. I recommend you make time for your cherished family members and your friends. It will always refill your heart. And though I think I tried to do that growing up, I wish I paused and I focused on that even more back then. As a sister, you see, I didn't get to spend as much time as I wanted with my own brother. when he was in high school because I moved to go to university. Like you, he was an amazing young person, deeply wondering where and how he might fit in the world. And I thank you for reminding me of that wonderful energy. Like he was then, you are at the threshold of the next chapter of your life, and that's frightening and exciting. So if you are fortunate enough to have siblings, please stay connected with them, because you will miss them, and they will miss you. My last perspective is as a young woman. The girl you see on that screen would have never dreamt of the life that unfolded. And I'm a very different person than the girl in the picture. You may, or more likely, may not have your life planned out. How could you? But I can share this. If you have a plan, be prepared for that plan to never happen in the way that you thought it would. Because life happens in unexplainable ways. So I want to give you 5 advice that I wish I could go back besides the hairstyle, that I think might be useful to you. The first one, it's a crazy ride ahead, and you can do it. Remember those 3 French words I've casually said every now and then? Can you help me? And it will, I promise, ça va aller. Ça va aller. Indeed, it will be fine, but not everything is happy when you transition your whole life. There will be tough times as you adjust to a new place, and that's completely normal, and that's okay. I spent my first 6 months abroad crying my eyes out every day, wondering why I did what I did, and I made the choice I did. And then it all made sense. So whatever happens, ça va aller. 2, take risks and do the best you can. Otherwise, what are we doing? You can do so much as a group and as young people. Why not do it? Take a chance when you can and fail and learn. Speak up when something needs to be said. Taking risk and giving your best will keep you humble, and also it will remind you not to take yourself so seriously, because really none of us should. I've failed, and I continue to fail, so many times, though I try my best as a woman, a partner, a mom, a teacher, a novice piano teacher, and I keep coming back. I keep taking risks, I keep failing, learning, and trying my best. My 3rd advice, choose your team wisely. As an adult, you get the magical privilege of saying, no thanks, take it. When your crowd is not moving you forward, say thanks but no thanks, and move on. Find driven, empathetic, and kind people. I wish I was reminded of that when I was your age, because I will confirm to you, the people you choose to have around you will define who you become. Number 4, love what you do. Whatever career you find your purpose in it. Is it exciting? Is it interesting? Then give it your all, invest in it. Because when you find the right job for you, it helps you further develop you as a person. The last one, but not least, you do you. Or in poetic term, it's not cringe to be you, it's cringe to pretend to be someone or something you're not. Don't waste your precious lifetime trying to prove yourself to people who don't deserve your attention. While you do you, ask yourself, am I helping others as well or not? In the state of the world today, being authentic and thinking of others and our impact on them might be the biggest skill you'll need. So, seniors, it hurts me to think that you won't be in school on Monday. I'd almost be willing to set up more exams. This is how desperate I am. It has been my honor to work, sing, and dance alongside you for the past 2 years. They say a coordinator is only as good as their grade 12 cohort, and you are my last one, and I could not be prouder. Please don't be strangers. Keep in touch. Let me know about all your failures and learning and success. And when you walk on this stage in a minute, and as you walk through life, make sure you hold your head high, because you, class of 2026, are fabulous. Thank you.
Over the course of this year, I found myself in conversations with a number of you where I said nothing would fill us with more pride than watching you cross the stage. And I meant it every single time. And here we are. That moment is no longer a hope or a promise. It's happening right now, here in the black box, with all the people who love you most gathered to witness it or watching on the live stream. You've done it. You have completed this chapter, earned your ISPP high school diploma, and you're now stepping forward into the fullness of what comes next. Class of 2026, I encourage you to feel the weight of this, certainly not as a burden, but as something precious. The crossing of this stage is not merely a ceremony. It is the tangible, visible, and joyful proof of every early morning, every late night, every moment of doubt that you push through anyway, every quiet act of courage that no one saw but you. We see it now. We all see you. On behalf of everyone gathered here and watching on the live stream, congratulations. We are so incredibly proud of you. So go forward with confidence, with curiosity, with knowledge that you will carry with you everything you need. We're cheering for you today, and we will continue to do so in every chapter to come. Announcing the graduates for the class of 2026 as they cross the stage is Miss Leah Thayer, our Future Pathways Advisor. I also welcome to the stage our Director, Miss Eileen Niederman, and Chair of the ISPP Board of Trustees, Mr. Stephen Higgins, to confer the graduation diplomas and their portfolios.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of ISPP, I officially certify that the students whose names will be read have met the ISPP requirements for graduation and are awarded the ISPP High School Diploma. Leah.
All right. Abia Panay Cheryl Abraham. Abia will study international relations at VUB Brussels University. Sienna May Austin. Sienna will attend University of Washington to study graphic design. Soktita Bin. Soktita will attend Hong Kong Baptist University to study business administration. Jakob Kearney. Jakob will be attending a university online to study business and finance. Vangraja Nicole Chan. Nicole will attend Northeastern University to study engineering. Huiji Chen. Gaga has been accepted conditionally to Universidad Europea in Madrid to study economics. Pivat Chan. Pivat will attend a university in Australia to study accounting. Shrey Pik Chi. Shrey Pik will apply to study business and enterprise management in Cambodia. Lily Maya Clowder. Lily will be attending Salford University to study fashion design. Madeline Eileen Salima Joe. Maddie will be attending King's College London to study social sciences. Anna Tipana Duke. Anna will attend university in Singapore to study management and marketing. Alicia Drismans. Alicia will attend McGill University to study economics and philosophy. Joni Rose Dubois. Brian E. Brian will be attending Irvine Valley College to study business administration. Alexander Chesda-Ung. Xander will attend Northeastern University to study international business. Bronwyn Gardner. Bronwyn will attend Paul Valéry University to study French language. Yifan Guo. Tata will attend New York University and will begin as an undecided major. Chanpanhaneth Hav. Nit will attend a university in Australia to study commerce. Jennifer Manichute Hang. Jennifer Manichute will be applying for political science or law programs in Australia. Ritiviria Elise Hang. Elise will attend the University of Sydney to study commerce. Rathvalik Hang. Oliek will attend a university in Australia to study pharmaceutical sciences. Max Hewson. Max will apply for social science programs in Australia. Alexander Hodgson. Alex will be taking a gap year to gain work experience. Ayuvatanak Hun. Nak will attend the University of Melbourne to study economics. Erica Isobe. Erica will be studying liberal arts and international relations in Japan. Hele Amara Keene. Haley will study psychology at the University of Sussex. Katiaret Keo. Bibi will attend the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology to study aviation. Morgan Kao. Morgan will be taking a gap year to gain work experience. Dong-hee Kim. Dong-hee will attend a university in Korea to study aerospace engineering. Monique Katia Somakut. Eliza will attend a university in London to study economics. Stephen Kong. Stephen will attend Pratt Institute to study architecture. Kaladinath Kunkim. Kaladinath will attend a university in London to study law. Shrenik Lay. Shreynik will attend a university in Cambodia to study business. Hor Visa Lim. Visa will attend the University of Melbourne to study politics and international studies as a pathway to study law. Nisa Lon. Nisa will be applying for interior design programs in Cambodia. Lucas McCollum. Lucas will be taking a gap year to gain work experience and then will join the UK Armed Forces. Mika Arish Mod Muti Arif. Mika will attend a university in the UK to study engineering. Hui Kiet Nguyen. John will attend university in Switzerland to study hospitality. Bopa Pung. Bopa intends to pursue a degree in secondary English education. Hannah Pitcairn Bashar. Hannah will attend University of Bristol or Bangor University to study zoology. Ace Podboy. Ace will attend DePaul University to study theater management. Jax Podboy. Jax will attend Loyola University Chicago to study art history. Pirong Room. Pirong will be taking a gap year to gain work experience. Sok Sunavan Sang. Sunavan will attend the University of Melbourne. Virya Sao Senate. Virya will attend a university in London to study human sciences. Fidela Alicia Selmi. Fidela will attend a university in Vienna to pursue her studies in medicine. Douglas Shen. Douglas will attend West Valley College to study business. Polrit Kosa Mateta So. Jasmine will attend the University of Melbourne to study psychology. Kosoma Sokna. Kasoma will be looking to attend a university in Western Australia. Sonita Sokna. Sonita will be attending a university in Australia. Hisu Song. Hisu will be applying for politics and international relations programs in South Korea. Sombat Malisa Shrang. Malisa will attend a university in Australia to study biomedicine. Lihanna Sunli. Lihanna will attend De Montfort University to study business and innovation. Malimun Tang. Malimun will attend a university in Australia to study dermal science. Yi Meng Tang. Meng will study software engineering at Stevens Institute of Technology. Sinetra Top. Sinetra will attend UC Riverside to study political science. Soriach T. Soriach will attend a university in the United States to study economics and business. Fatima Umar. Fatima will attend a university in the UK to study biomedical sciences. Claire Wozni. Claire will attend University of Connecticut to study political science. Chen Han Yu. Kevin will attend King's College London to study electronic and electrical engineering. Chankushar Yut. Hushar will attend a university in the US to study business management. Jiu Zhang. Jiu will attend USC to study economics.
Congratulations to each of our graduates. Letter to My 13-Year-Old Self by Lao Fei is a conversation across time, a gentle word extended backwards to a younger version of oneself, still finding their footing, still becoming. And what a fitting note this is for a graduation ceremony, because each of us here knows that person. We were that person, uncertain, searching, quietly hoping that it would all work out. Bibi, Douglas, Fidela, Gaga and Susan offer this last gift of the afternoon, a musical invitation for the class of 2026 to sit with gratitude for the journey and perhaps a little more kindness toward your younger selves who carried you here. Bibi, Douglas, Fidela and Susan, I invite you to the stage.
could go back and give her a squeeze. Myself at 13 and just let her know that she's beautiful.
Phoebe, Douglas, Fidela, Gaga, and Susan, what a privilege it's been to listen to you play. Thank you so very much again. Every graduating class carries within it its own voice, a perspective that no teacher, no principal, nor director, no parent can fully speak on their behalf. That voice belongs to them alone. This year, the class of 2026 chose two of their own to bring that voice to this podium. Elected by their peers, Sienna and Max stepped forward not just as individuals, but rather as mirrors of the class that has shown us time and time again what it looks like to show up with authenticity, with care, and with something genuine to say. Please welcome Sienna and Max to the podium to deliver the student address.
Hello, esteemed guests and fellow graduates. Contrary to how it felt during exams, we passed. We have our diplomas, at least our high school ones. We'll see about the IB ones in July. But we're sitting here in our red caps and gowns, an accomplishment in itself. Though many of us carry the title of adult, I know none of us feel prepared for that grand responsibility, especially those unnamed who have spent their last $3 on a drink at the cafe, leaving only 20 cents in their ABA account. It is a common misconception that from here we must have our whole lives mapped out. One decision that varies among graduates from which university, which job, which country will define our lives. I know this decision to be a heavy undertaking, especially for graduates whose aspirations have shifted from engineer to crypto bro to barista in the span of 1 month. But it is literally impossible for us to be defined by a single decision. Because we treat one big choice as destiny, we spend less energy on the choices that shape our days. Talking to that one classmate who sat at a different table, planning that hangout with friends, learning our mother tongue so we could actually talk with family members instead of just going, hi, every time. But then those opportunities pass, the ones we were too scared to take hold of, and we end up spending time wishing we had more. Many of us have heard from parents, teachers, and frankly, any adult, that when we look back on these years, they'll be some of the best of our lives, and we'll wish we could go back. I know that if I were to survey every person in our cohort, the overwhelming majority would view it as the worst time of our lives, which is funny considering we've only barely begun to live it. According to anonymous interviews with classmates who have prioritized the extended essay over sleeping any hours, have struggled to balance personal aspirations with their families, and have severed year-long friendships, none of us has peaked, not even close. But I have not known a single interesting person who hasn't embarrassed themselves, failed, or struggled. What made them interesting was that they had the courage to embarrass, fail, or struggle in the first place. So I wish all of us many more embarrassments, failures, and struggles in our adult lives, for what is growth without it? Our challenging time within the DP program shouldn't be taken as an omen of a doomed future, but should rather demonstrate that we are capable of perseverance, whether it be the smaller things, like sleeping more than 5 hours a night, or texting that one person who you always thought was kind of cool but were too scared to talk to larger things like moving continents to be a first-generation graduate, or opening yourself up to heartbreak in a relationship. Thank you to our teachers, who had enough grace to let us get our notebooks 5 minutes after class had already started, work on our art exhibition as people were literally entering, or let us rant about the latest relationship drama, amassing a vault of student gossip which, for the sake of our future careers, I hope never leaves their classrooms. I would also like to thank the parents, siblings, and family who were there for us, whether it be physically, emotionally, or financially. The support often lacks any attention or gratitude due to its permanence in our lives, but I know that the transition into adulthood will have us missing the little things, like funding a hobby that we forget about after a week, or always having at least one familiar face to run back to. I'm not creative enough to come up with a life-altering quote, but I am resourceful enough to find one. To quote the philosopher Leo Tolstoy, which I only know because a character from a TV show said this, "There is only one time that is important, now. It is the most important time because it is the only time when we have any power." We cannot change the past or know the future, but we have the present, and so it only makes sense that we truly live it. I'll be passing the mic to Max now. Thank you.
Dear class of 2026 graduates, I feel honored to stand here today alongside Sienna as we embrace our futures and reflect on our pasts. I'd like to start by saying some things that I'm grateful for. 1, peers and friends. As we approach our new beginning and turn our next chapters in this book we call life, it is important to acknowledge why we are who we are. Whether you came in the 11th grade or you've been in ISPP since the dawn of time, it is crucial to recognize the mental rocks who supported us throughout, the ones who told us in tight moments of tears and fears, the ones who made us laugh when we needed it most, and the one that unspoken comfort when you and your friends are both cooked for an exam. It's unexplained, but for better or worse, these are the individuals who mold us into who we are. It is the friends that we made along the way that make our lives that much easier. High school is a rigorous and infamous experience which tests the mental strength of every member who partakes in it. It is often said that you write your own story, and as true as this is, we are holding the pen and we write our own stories. We are all characterized and shaped by the environment and people we surround ourselves with. However, everyone thinks it's a cliche to say that they love having deep conversations, but it's true. Being able to have people in your lives that you can open up to, who know us and relate to us best, who can support us, who are good influences and who are bad influences. All of this forms the pieces of a puzzle which form who we are. I hope that we all have connections that we wish to hold on to as we go on our separate journeys. But if not, I hope that even more that we remember all of the good our friends have done for us. Moving on, I'm also grateful for our families. As we sit here today acknowledging our accomplishments, it's important to honor our primary support system within our lives. Our parents and family have guided us and supported us through thick and thin, from teaching us our first steps to watching us take our first steps into our lives. Our parents have kitted and tailored us to be stand-up honorary individuals. They gave us integrity, they gave us our morals, and a reason to keep pushing when times are tough. I know many of us here today are grateful for our parents for providing us this stable life and this amazing opportunity in ISPP with an enriched environment which guided us into the people we are today. I assume many of us in my cohort worked as hard as we do today to make our parents and family proud. I know that's why I'm standing here. And I know, looking at all of my friends over there, we have all accomplished that goal. Finally, it cannot be stated enough how eternally grateful I am for our teachers and faculty. Whether it's elementary school and we're getting scolded for picking our noses and playing online games on our iPads, or we're in year 12 and we're talking to our teachers like an honorary member of our friend group. A good teacher can be the difference between passing and exceeding. And luckily for us, the faculty members and teachers at ISPP are the people that we use to further our learning and support us emotionally. Individuals who wake up every day, work countless hours, have endless patience, also we can learn, grow, and achieve. They all have the same goal in mind, to ensure us with the best resources to do our best. Thank you to all of the teachers for molding us into the people we are today and for helping us achieve our diploma. And honestly, in the last, I have to mention our lovely cohort and community to recognize all of us. It is why we're all here today. Our grade is filled with vast individuals, different cliques and different opinions, but all one community. But no other group of people in the world I'd rather hit a whole grade DAP with, do some terrible karaoke, or survive the past 2 years of suffering with. No great change or accomplishment was ever done by one individual. It takes a community who cares for another, a community that is willing to work together towards something great. And that is a mentality I hope we all continue as we walk through our stages of life. I urge us all to be grateful as we reflect on these past 12 years of our lives and say thank you to all of the individuals within our cohort for making our lives and these experiences some of the best times of our lives. And I guess if I had to say one thing I was grateful for, it would be the friends and family we made along the way. Thank you for listening to me and Sienna speak today. Have a good
Sienna and Max, thank you very much. We're nearly at that moment when we send our graduates into the celebration that awaits them, into the arms of the people who have loved them the longest, and into the beginning of everything that comes next. But before we do, it's important to take a moment of pause, because, class of 2026, none of what you've experienced this afternoon into this evening, none of what you've experienced across your years here at ISPP happened by accident. It happened because of people, remarkable, dedicated, deeply caring people who showed up day after day in ways both visible and invisible to make your journey possible. I honor them now, and I ask that you all hold your applause until the end. To your teachers, every single one of them, from those who welcomed you as small children to find your footing, to those who have walked with you through these final formative years. You have not simply delivered curriculum, you have journeyed alongside these young people. You have celebrated their breakthroughs and quietly held their struggles. You have believed in them on days they forgot to believe in themselves. Graduates, your teachers have been cheering you on right from the very beginning, and they're cheering with you still. With profound gratitude, I thank your teachers. To Miss Lucy, Miss Leah, Miss Pia, Miss Adriana, Miss Kit, and Miss Cheryl Ann, 6 extraordinary women who have been woven into the daily fabric of our graduates' lives these past 2 years. The guidance, care, and steadiness you have offered is immeasurable. Thank you for seeing our students so fully and for giving so generously of yourselves. To the class of 2026 homeroom advisors, Miss Arvent, Miss Bayer, Mr. Hirschberger, Ms. Lobo, Mr. McCallum, and Mr. Panford, thank you for being the consistent grounding presence that our graduates needed, for the check-ins, the humour, the honest conversations, and the quiet encouragement that carried more weight than you probably know. To Mia, Pierre, Sedette, and the Black Box team, your flexibility, your creativity, and your commitment to excellence behind the scenes is what made this graduation ceremony happen. And to our cleaning and maintenance staff, who work with such care and with such consistency to hold everything together, we see you and we are grateful. To Mr. Nebb, to Ms. Vanarot, Mr. Anderson, Mr. Panford, and the student retake team, You have once again elevated the way that we capture and share these moments. The photographs, the live stream, they all allow families near and far to be part of today. And thank you for the craft and the care that you bring to that. To Sodovit and Vanette, thank you for being such a warm and welcoming presence at the reception today. You set the tone from the moments our families and friends arrived, and that matters more than you know. And finally, to the people who are in so many ways the quiet heartbeat of our secondary school, the ones whose work lives in every detail that you experience today, and in the countless moments across every ordinary school day that never make it into a speech, but always make everything possible. To our secondary office staff, Raksa, Narot, Deela and Saturn, we are not simply grateful for what you do, we are grateful for who you are within our community. We are extraordinarily lucky to work alongside you. To every person named here and to the many more whose contributions live quietly into the background, please know that this afternoon and every day you are deeply appreciated. Graduates, please please join me in honoring the people who make today and so much more possible. Thank you, everyone. Now, without further ado, to our class of 2026, distinguished guests, Your Excellencies, families, friends, staff and faculty, and those who are watching from the live stream. There is only one final thing to do. Graduates, please stand. Now move your tassels to the other side. It's my absolute pleasure and pride to officially present the class of 2026. Families, at this point, you may wish to have your cameras ready. All right, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Now, as we depart to continue our celebrations with drinks and canapes under the Learning Centre, we'll show the Senior Walk video captured by members of our graduating class. Class of 2026, congratulations again. I invite you to depart.
Every teenager eventually gets asked the golden question.
What do you want?
What do you want to do? What do you want?
What do you want to
Every teenager eventually gets asked the golden question.
What do you want?
What do you want to do? What do you want?
What do you want to do in the future?
Some of us know exactly what it is. An engineer, a doctor, maybe unemployed. Some vague ideas, while others, no idea. But what makes graduation interesting is that there's no single script. Every director finds their genre at different times. Some paths are straightforward, while others have a few more side quests. But what I think is important in every movie is color. Everyone is a mix of colors, beautiful in their own unique way. To some people, you could be a radiant yellow. To others, you could be a dreamy blue. Regardless, you would think that these colors will always be around. Same classrooms, same schedule, same routine. But one day, your palette, your movie is going to change, and today is that day. A blank canvas is not empty, but rather has the potential for future sketches, ideas, and stories. It's not a void, it's an invitation. an invitation to learn, broaden your horizon, and experience new things. And how do we capture that? Don't wait for the perfect moment, the perfect shot to fit the Instagram feed. Focus on the feeling it brings, the color it paints, the movie it portrays. But that leaves the question, what about our current palette? How do we hold on to these moments? Well, you don't hold onto them, you carry them. Every person in this room is already a part of your story. A shot you didn't realize you were filming. A scene you're rewatching 5, 10, or even 15 years from now. Every chapter you write from here adds to it. Every city, every stranger, and every failure. So don't close the lens. Keep filming. Keep collecting colors. And when life asks you to improvise, and trust me, it definitely will, remember that some of the best scenes are never in the original script. This is not the end of the movie, it's just the end to our trailers.
Members of the audience, thank you so very much for coming along to celebrate our class of 2026. I now invite you to leave and to join us under the Learning Centre for drinks and canapes. Enjoy your evening.